On today's show, there's a radical breakthrough that breathes new life into the internal combustion engine. Elon Musk says he could buy GM's Lordstown plant, and why the plug-in version of the new Lincoln Aviator will not be badged as a hybrid. All that and more coming right up on Autoline Daily. This is Autoline Daily, the voice of the global automotive industry. Well, what a difference a day makes. Yesterday, it looked like Carlos Ghosn would get out of jail on bail, but today, he's back behind bars. He was rearrested once again by Japanese prosecutors on charges of getting Nissan to pay for $16.6 million he lost on personal investments. That means he could be detained for at least another 10 days. Japanese prosecutors keep arresting Ghosn on new charges because that way they can keep him in jail and deny him bail. Elon Musk is ready to ride to the rescue at GM's assembly plant in Lordstown, Ohio. Musk hinted in a 60 Minutes interview earlier this month that he could be interested in buying one of the GM plants that are slated to be closed. And in a Twitter exchange yesterday with Ohio Governor John Kasich, Musk said he will consider buying the Lordstown, Ohio plant next year. But that prompted GM to say that the fate of the plant is tied to negotiations with the UAW. That suggests GM could keep the plant open if negotiations go well. And don't forget, Tesla has fought against union representation at its plant in California, and there's a lot of bad blood between Musk and the UAW. Well, there's a fascinating technology being developed in Germany that could breathe new life into the internal combustion engine, and it has to do with the ignition system. Pulsed microwave ignition, that is. A company called MWI has developed a way to ignite the air-fuel mixture at multiple points in the combustion chamber. With a spark plug, the fuel is ignited at one point, and a flame front has to travel across the chamber before that energy is converted into mechanical motion. With microwave ignition, the entire air-fuel mixture is ignited simultaneously. This results in a faster, more complete combustion process and at a much lower temperature. MWI says it reduces fuel consumption by 13 to 20%, but theoretically can reduce it 30%. It also results in significant reductions of NOx, CO, CO2, hydrocarbons, and particulate matter. Importantly, this technology can be retrofitted to existing engines with no modifications. MWI says it can be used in all types of combustion engines, including gasoline, diesel, two-stroke, and Wankel. And even though this technology could help the piston engine, the EV revolution continues, and we'll have more about that after this.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, your journey, our passion. Dow Automotive Systems, advanced materials that deliver better results. Lear, a global leader in automotive seating and electrical systems. And by ExxonMobil.
Daimler is delivering its first electric big trucks in the U.S. Penske is going to use the fully electric medium-duty Freightliner EM2 for local deliveries in the Pacific Northwest and in California. It has a 325 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which can be charged to 80% in an hour and provides 320 miles of range. Penske will get a total of 20 electric Freightliner trucks in 2019, 10 of them EM2s, and 10 heavy-duty e-Cascadias. The larger trucks feature 550 kilowatt-hour battery packs, which provide 250 miles of range. In total, Daimler will test 30 fully electric medium and heavy-duty trucks in the U.S. before series production starts in 2021. And this shows that the EV revolution is spreading to all sectors of the automotive industry. Well, every time you turn around, car companies are announcing another collaborative program. We recently reported on how PSA will supply Toyota with a small commercial van for Europe, and now we have more details on the deal. It will be a variant to come from PSA's K9 light commercial vehicle range, which includes the Peugeot Partner and Citroën Berlingo. About 20,000 to 30,000 examples are expected to be made each year, at a PSA plant in the northwest of Spain. Toyota and PSA have collaborated on light commercial vehicles since 2012, and this new deal will last until 2022 or 2023. Coming up next, Lincoln is coming out with a plug-in version of the Aviator, but it will not be badged as a hybrid.
Lighter, safer, stronger, quieter, and more sustainable. Tell us where you need to go, and we'll help you get there. Dow Automotive Systems. We don't succeed unless you do.
At the LA Auto Show, Lincoln revealed its all-new midsize crossover, the Aviator. And while it's available with a plug-in hybrid, it doesn't have a badge on it indicating it's a hybrid. Instead, it's called the Grand Touring model. And on Autoline this week, we're joined by the head of the Lincoln brand, Joy Filatico, and she explained why the company is avoiding calling it a hybrid.
What we've learned is consumers are very confused about hybrids, plug-in hybrids, battery electric, and what this all means. A lot of them are really concerned, a lot of the research, they think hybrid means no power. We're also taking a chapter from our own book about naming, and we wanted to have a human name, so that's why we're leaning into Grand Touring. And we're keeping in mind that we're in the premium segment. These are folks that can afford the vehicle, they're looking for specific things. Elegance and power are two things that resonate with them, so we think we have the right approach. We will be communicating that it is electrified, and it does have the cues. You see the blue.
For more about the Lincoln brand, you can watch that entire show right now on our website, or you can find it on our YouTube channel. In a programming note here, Autoline Daily will be off all next week as the Autoline crew takes a well-deserved holiday break. But we'll be back on January 3rd, and by the way, we'll also have Sandy Monroe back on Autoline After Hours that very same afternoon, and that's something you're not going to want to miss. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays. We'll see you next year.
Wards is the industry leader for news, data, and analysis. That's why companies across the globe subscribe to our premium service, maybe even your own. Log in for subscriber access now. Check your company's intranet for details and rely on wardsauto.com to keep you informed.